My dad was the kindest person I've ever met.
Not a day goes by that Emily LeFrancq doesn't think about her late dad. She'll tell you he meant the world to her.
So gentle, so kind, really had Southern values as a person.
So when he suddenly started acting differently,
Angry and a little more emotional,
Emily and her family knew something was wrong. And boy, were they right. Emily's dad was diagnosed with brain cancer. He died in spring of this year.
He battled for 5 years and he fought so hard and he lived a great life.
As if the brain cancer fight wasn't tough enough, Emily says tests revealed her dad had a mutation in his CDH1 gene. The gene mutation put him at risk for stomach cancer as well. But because his brain cancer was so advanced, there was nothing to do.
Exactly.
Emily, however, wasted no time getting herself tested for the gene mutation that can be passed down within a family. Sure enough, she too carried the CDH1 gene mutation.
Right now they think if you have the gene, you have up to an 80% chance of getting stomach cancer.
Emily wanted nothing to do with that, so she took matters into her own hands.
Yeah, I was gonna get my stomach removed no matter what.
You heard right. Emily made the decision to remove her stomach. Research led her to the National Institutes of Health in Bethesda, Maryland, and Dr. Jeremy Davis. We connected over Skype.
Once you've developed stomach cancer, the likelihood of surviving it 5 years down the road is pretty low.
With that in mind, Dr. Davis and his team got to work. During an hours-long procedure last December, they removed Emily's stomach and connected her esophagus to her small intestine.
Emily is in many ways kind of a poster child for people with this problem in that she's handled it really well.
Here it is.
That says a lot, considering what Emily found out after her stomach was removed. Doctors had, in fact, found cancer.
From what I have heard and things that they've told me, it's such a fast-spreading cancer, and mine was already growing.
Emily is now a lot healthier, even without a stomach.
I just don't have a holding space for food, but the longer I go without having a stomach, the more my intestines will stretch over time, and that will give me kind of a pouch on its own. This is like
That said, Emily can only eat small portions,
an egg roll bowl.
since she needs to stay away from too much sugar.
I eat a lot of chicken and proteins like that, and fish.
I'm just gonna heat it up really quick.
So I try to feed my body with high protein meals, that little amount.
As time-consuming as it may be to make special meals,
Every 2 hours.
it's the least Emily can do. She knows the alternative is far worse.
Realistically, I probably could have not even made it to my mid to late 20s if I wouldn't have known about this.
Emily, with her husband at her side, knows there will be tough days ahead. How can't there be for someone living without a stomach? But Emily is excited about her future.
I just hope that that people can look at me and say, if she can do it, I can do it too. Because I really never thought that I could.
What an attitude. Then again, are you surprised? Emily will tell you she learned from one of the best.
I kind of credit my whole attitude to my dad.